What's up, guys? First, look at the new grouping system. Now, sorry for the camera placement. However, this grouping system is so good. Now, it puts the simplicity back into grouping with your mates. There's no mucking about. You can add them from the menu or anywhere you are, as long as you can see that bottom black bar. So in your traders, your hideout, whatever it is, you invite your friends, they all come into the raid with you. So they will accept an invitation that you send them, they can decline it, they can go do their own things. As you can see, one of the boys backing out of the raid at the moment, they're going to the stash, they're coming back in, they're mixing and matching. So it looks really clean. So if you want to disband your group, you can right click your players on the bottom left as well and take them out that way. You can invite anybody and switch them out as well. It's really simple. Now, if you do receive an invite, this is how it looks. That's a 4-stack. I am the 5th to that party. You can decline it, accept it as you like. Another fresh party, that's just a solo. These are my other friends that we're going to party up as a trio. So same thing applies. I'm getting invited to the party, I can back out and do as I please. Only the party leader can start the raid as long as you are in the lobby. They cannot start the raid if you are not in the lobby ready with them. So it's a quick 1-button press on the bottom left. As you can see, is in green. One of the other boys are not ready, so we cannot start the game until he is here. So when it comes to bags, if you love taking bags into raid for loot and all the rest, just be mindful now, there's huge changes on ERGO, turn speed, and also your mouse movement speed. It's all been nerfed. There's different values that give you debuff on certain things. That's mouse penalty, weapon ergonomics penalty, so that's ADS, pull-up speed of your weapon. Turning with your mouse itself, your DPI is going to feel way different once you actually load a bag on your back. Be mindful of that. Now, there's speed changes as well. So take a raid bag, for example, and mind you, I'll link this website in the description below. There's over 30 changes on bags alone. So we won't run through them all. Just obviously, if you do run a bag, make sure you run it in raid, get a good feel for it, because it's like putting on an Alton helmet, never wearing one before. Your turn speed and all that type of stuff is completely different. This is just to save you from either overcorrecting your shot or underpulling it and, you know, not getting on. So when it comes to speed penalty, this is where it's really good. It feels like it's a buff, but they've worded it as if it's a negative. But take raid bag for an example. It says that the old value here was -45, now is at -5, which is an 88% buff. All the other bags though, so if you're using a sling bag and all the rest, there's new debuffs on speed. Pilgrim got buffed, attack bag got buffed, so any of the big bags actually, it's worded as if it's buffed. I don't know whether it's worded incorrectly, but I'm just reading what the information is saying right here. So you know, some really good big bags to be utilizing that won't give you the speed debuff as heavy as it was, but you still will now receive weapon ergonomic penalty and mouse speed penalty. So anything to do with turn speed, ergo, all the rest, be mindful of that now. Now, a good thing to do in your settings and your keybinds, now that they have bag debuffs, just make sure that you got your drop backpack set to whatever button that you actually are comfortable with, but set it to press. It's defaulted to double press, which is bad if you want PvP, because if you fumble the ball and you don't hit your buttons correctly, double pressing a key in quick succession will end up making you, either lose time on PvP or put you in an unfavorable position because your hands are out of whack. So drop backpack, set it to whatever key set you want, and then set it on press. You press it once, you drop your bag, off you go. So running with a raid bag, in raid, it's underweight at the moment. It's not really feeling anything too crazy on the debuff of speed. It actually feels like I'm running without a bag on, but I do notice a slight input latency around my DPI, my turning, my circle strafing, anything to do with my WASD keys. There is a slight delay, which is obviously the ERGO penalties and stuff like that. So this is underweight. It will increase obviously when you do go overweight, so just be mindful of that. Now, a very good tip if you're trying to PvP with a heavy bag. So this is why I recommend put your bag drop set to press on one key. If I tried to just drop my bag and I was in the middle of a fight, or if I was trying to be sneaky, everyone's going to hear that, right? So another option you can do, it works with anything to do with meds. You can do it with ibuprofen, you can do it with CMS kits, you can do it with splint, you can do it with any injectables, right? So if I was to do this, let's just move this here and we hotkey that to 7. I go to hotkey and then I press my button bag drop. Did you hear the bag drop then? No, you didn't. Anything to do with it, you just cannot do it while you're reloading, but you can drop your bag instantly, making no sound. It's really, really good if you're about to engage someone and fight and you need a PK straight away. So that's a quick bag drop rather than fumbling the ball, trying to double tap your Z button, trying to hit corners, WASD. It's way more simple just to hit a PK, drop your bag, we're off. You know, it made no noise. And I'm still mobile, I'm moving, doing everything. One thing that we noticed as well, the ASVAL did get a texture update. Looks awesome, like a nice little space gun. So that's it for the video. If you do like the changes, let us know in the comments below. Apart from that, good luck with your raids. Take it easy.